you think? Good.
All right, what is up, everybody? It's Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. I don't know what kind of lighting is good lighting. Let's come out here. Let's try this. I don't even know. Okay. Okay. Oh, that might work. All right, so Nikki came over tonight, made some tacos, Taco Tuesday. And, work has been absolutely crazy the last 5 days. I don't know. So I mentioned it before, but Friday night I ended up working all night at the lake house. Saturday I had to leave the lake house to go into the office. And Sunday, after I dropped Grant off to his mom, I worked. And then Sunday night I had training from 7 to 9 p.m. So today, the reason why I worked Friday was the hosts that host all the virtual machines took a shit, or there was some sort of a certificate problem. But whatever the problem was, it caused all of the backups to fail. Literally all the VMs on those hosts. We're talking hundreds of failures. So today's Tuesday, so typically I look at logs from the day before, or the night before, mostly. And so it was more of a cleaner run. There was maybe 20 failures on one grid and like 12 on another grid. So not too bad, right? Not hundreds, let's just put it that way. So I was digging through some stuff and I found a lot of I'm having issues and errors with stuff that I'm basically having every issue under the sun with these backups, right? So one of the things, I'm having backups failing because the servers aren't responding. Like, I can't even ping them. I'm having issues where one server might have two separate types of backups, and one of the two completes successfully and the other one fails. I'm having stuff where there's all it's just like weird issues. Like there's like one site where like all of the backups fail at the site because the proxy server died, and the proxy server literally lost its configuration. Like, how does that even happen? Just the whole gamut of errors and stuff like that. I mean, I had some backup failures because it said the server ran out of memory. So I'm emailing the server team guys, can you look into this? This is really weird. Like I run the backup. Well, first off, I can ping the server. So then I kick off a backup. It arrows out and fails after 4 gigs of backing up, data backed up. And then as soon as it fails, I'm let me try to ping this again, and then I can't ping it anymore. I'm this is fucking weird. So, and then I'm also having so that was basically an out of memory error. So I've had connectivity problems. I had out of memory errors. I had generic backup failures. Like I said, one out of the 2 types of backups fail. I even had an issue where the server can't or won't report into the grid, the backup software grid. I've never experienced that before. So today I had to have the Unix admin add the server or the box to the grid, and that actually fixed it. I'm what the fuck? And then I know there's 1 or 2 other types of errors and issues. I mean, I was logging. Like I said, there was straight up connectivity problems where I couldn't even ping them at all. So I'm logging tickets to hey guys, the server isn't even responding. And then also backup failures due to firewall segmentation. So a lot of our plants and stuff, we're doing the segmentation thing where we're moving a lot of the servers and resources behind the firewall. And when we do that, That's the reason why I can't ping those servers. Because once they're behind the firewall, they don't want anyone to see them, including our main network. Because I'm like VPN'd into our main network and all that. So normally I should be able to ping anything and everything because it's like I'm sitting in the office. But with this plant segmentation, these plants have their own individualized subnet firewalled networks that are completely segregated or segmented from the main enterprise network. And once that happens, or once that shit's moved behind that firewall, you can't ping it, you can't reach it. There's ways to do it, but like I just can't do it from my laptop sitting on the normal network. So there's a lot going on, and I spent all day. I'm not even kidding. I was working until about 4:30 p.m. on all of this, and I even had my teammate. I asked him a couple questions because some of this stuff it just wasn't working. I couldn't figure it out, and then come to find out when he looked into it, like yeah, it's an actual problem. It's not me like not knowing what to do or whatever. It's a fucking problem. So, I'm in communication with a guy from the firewall team to fix some issues. I'm in communication with the server admins to fix some issues. I'm in communication with the Unix server admins so when I say server admins, I mean Windows. But then the Unix server admins to fix some issues, and then it's a lot. And normally everything is on autopilot. It runs daily. It runs nightly. No problems. Everything's fucking deer chilly. But man, it's been a day. It's been like a sprint. So today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm gonna go into the office tomorrow. I'm not too excited about that because it sounds like I'm gonna need to go in again on Thursday to the office. So that sucks. But I'll probably try to get out of there tomorrow. It looks like I have a break in meetings from like 12 noon to like 1:30 or something like that. So I'm going to maybe try to get out of there. But I need to be in the office at 8. I'm meeting a vendor or a contractor at 8 o'clock. So I don't know how this is going to work out. I mentioned to you guys before, but I started keto yesterday. So I'm trying to do like minimal carbs, not no carbs. Like last night I had a big bowl of ice cream because I was like, fuck, dude. Like this is all going to go away. But today I would say was better than yesterday in terms of carb intake. So even less carbs today than yesterday. I wanted to, I'm probably going to show you guys this, but I came across these things. So they are, they're called cheese wraps. And they're kind of like a tortilla. You can kind of see it peeking out of there. It's a circle. It's kind of like a tortilla, but it's just all cheese. So, like when we had taco night tonight, I put my taco meat onto this cheese wrap. Yes, I had to cool the taco meat, and I wouldn't even thought of that. But Nikki's like, dude, you're gonna put hot taco meat onto cheese? It's just gonna melt. It comes in mozzarella and this is Marble Jack. It was good. It was definitely good. So I bought 4 packages. There's 6 of them in each package because I figured I'm gonna be leaning on those heavily. Let's just put it that way. So just a lot going on. So today I sold a stock position that I've been holding for like 3 days. Made around or a little bit over $100. I'm happy with that. I did sell shorts. It did go up. I would have gained another $100 had I held it or whatever, but I'm good. I'm just locking in profits whenever I can. My put option that I bought last week, it's finally moving in the correct direction. So the stock is going down. I bought in, the stock went up like $2, and I'm like, well, that's fucking great. But now the stock's coming down, and they're talking about, so my stock, or my option, I should say, my put, is still good for like another 30 days. The word on the street is in like 7 days, they're going to be doing, they're going to announce the company earnings. And like I saw an article that said that they're estimating the earnings are going to come in below what they wanted, which would drive the stock price down, if that's true. This stock market and news and all this shit is just a fucking game, dude. It's just a racket. So I'm excited about that prospect because, like I said, it'll crash the stock, and if it does, then I will sell my put for a profit if I'm in the money. And then if it's low enough, I'll be like, well, it's low, so let's buy a call and make it go, or suspecting that it'll go back up. So we'll see kind of how it goes. Options, the thing with options is it's all about leverage. So you can make, I would say, 5 to 10 times easily the return, or lose 5 to 10 times the return, compared to just buying and owning the stock outright. So I'm still trying to learn more about options and try to figure out better how best to trade them, use them, and all that. There's all kinds of terminology and different techniques and tactics and stuff. I'm just buying, I guess they're called naked puts. So I don't even know what that means yet. So I guess you can buy like different strike prices, and it kind of maybe like averages out things or whatever. So if the stock goes the opposite way, you're not getting your ass handed to you, I believe. I don't know. But it's Tuesday, guys. I really was expecting to have a lot more free time. I wanted to like clean the entire house Sunday. I had all these plans. I wanted to finish the cabinet that's in the garage. The whole garage is taken up because I'm still working on this fucking cabinet. Once the cabinet's done, then I can start moving all of the stuff into the new cabinets and all that. I'm just like, ugh. So, I mean, it's so frustrating. And now, like I said, now I'm going to go in the office tomorrow. I'm probably going to have to go into the goddamn office on Thursday again. And I don't know. So I'm just like, well, there goes the whole week before I know what Grant's going to be coming back. So I got to call it a night. But you guys stay tuned. See you tomorrow.